took an accidental hiatus. Felt sick all week. And then today was super annoying. Went to leave my house this morning and found out I broke a spoke on my back wheel. And then it took me until like almost an hour ago to fix it. Started working on it at like sometime between 11:10 and 11:30. I mean 9:10 and 11:30, somewhere in there. And I finally got done at like 3:15ish, 3:25. I ended up getting back on this bike. I forgot to try my back wheel for my crew, and it works because it's slightly bigger than my GT back wheel, which is the one that broke the spoke. And thank you. I was trying to get the Diamondback BMX working, but the more I tinkered with it, I found out I needed I needed a different stem. Looks like the problem with the stem is bent. Maybe not. I could be seeing things. But anyways, guess I should have tried riding it before I took the wheel apart. When it was functional on Friday and Saturday. So I don't know what I need to do. If I need to buy a new axle or just get everything in better. But all the axles I tried that I have from other wheels, not the right size. Unfortunately. So still haven't been able to ride that, but at least I'm closer. But sorry about the lack of uploads. Felt sick and was in a lot of pain pretty much all week. After Tuesday, went to Oakland on Tuesday, and I meant to grab my GoPro, but I was in a rush, and I ended up leaving a little later than I intended to, and I realized I didn't grab my camera, and I just left it because I was like, whatever. Because I would have had to grab the camera and the chest mount straps, and I didn't want to fumble around since I was riding to El Cerrito to get Bart, because I figured it would be quicker. Even though I had a little over an hour, I was supposed to meet someone in Oakland at 3:45, and I got to Del Norte at like, I don't know, a few minutes after 2, I'll say. So I just hopped on Bart, and I ended up being like 20 minutes early, so that ended up working versus being late. Got my dad a bunch of free Grateful Dead cassette tapes. That's many I could fit in my backpack. I feel like at least 50, if not 100, somewhere in there. Quite a few. My backpack was all the way filled up Could have got a few more in, but I didn't try. I should have put them in the other part of my pouch and my main thing, but I didn't think about it. May have been able to fit a few more. I just got worried that I might look suspicious and it might start flopping out randomly. I might have been able to, since you can make the main pocket a little bigger by unvelcroing it, I may have been able to do that, or at least stuff some in between since they're cassette tapes. But it worked out. He didn't mind. I took the bulk majority, so he was fine with what I did leave. He was nice. He was just happy that I showed up, because the other two people that responded to his Craigslist ad before me, they both flaked on him, and I may have been the furthest or one of the furthest and actually made it. He just randomly emailed me on Tuesday and I completely forgot about it. I was like, oh yeah, sure, I'm free whenever. And he was like, what about later today? I'm like, ah, no worries. Since it was so spur of the moment, that's why I was in a rush and forgot my camera. I initially intended before I left to bring my camera to get some footage, but then I lost part of my bus fare, and then I had to ask for some money, and then the next day I found all I did was lose a quarter, and I found it. I thought it went on my floor, but it went into a box by my bedroom door. It's just too much of my clothes on my floor for me to be able to tell. And I didn't think about looking in the box until I was looking for something else on Wednesday, and I was like, really? Just my luck. If my dad wouldn't have been home or in his room, I could have borrowed some change, but it ended up working out all right. Just have to give my mom $10, which is all right. I used my own money because I forgot Bart's now Clipper card. I couldn't figure out how to put the money in, so I just used my card because it's quicker. And then on the way back, I got a Coke while I was waiting for the bus. I ended up taking the bus home because I could have made it home, but it was already starting to get dark and my back was kind of tweaking. So I just dealt with waiting for the bus. Would have made it, but since I didn't go all the way, since I took Bart, on the last leg of each direction, it helped out, but I was a little pooped, so I was happy to take the bus. Not sure if that's when I spoke snapped, or if it was sometime after I came home, or what, or if it was sometime between Tuesday night and this morning. I hadn't actually ridden my bike since Tuesday, because I kept thinking I was going to throw up, so I may have put it down the wrong way or something, and there was too much pressure when I put it down, my bike down. I have no clue. It was just odd that I hadn't noticed it anytime on Tuesday, and then all of a sudden this morning I hear, as I walk my bike to the front of the house, once I get outside, I hear something on the inside of my wheel every time it goes to a certain point. Once it goes to the top and then goes down, then the nipple was going down type situation. Thank you for cutting me off, idiot. Gives me the right way, then cuts me off when it's obvious we're going the same way. So I hate people. So annoying. This old lady, so I just decided to not be a jerk. Worst driver. So annoying. How are you gonna stop like that when you know someone on their bike is gonna be right behind you? Or at least put turn signal or hazard lights on. So annoying. I'm always more cautious than others, so not as big of a deal since it's me, but not always how it is with most everyone on their bike. Because I'm gonna go this way, hopefully I can avoid that lady. Not like I'm hard to see on a chrome bike over 6 foot tall, wearing bright enough colors, and the sun hasn't set yet, so no real excuses outside of being annoying and impatient. She should have cut me off, even though I had the right of way, because there was no, when she turned before she cut me off, my lane had no stop sign, just to cross traffic. I need to change my gear ratio. Not digging. I was at first when I got the crew, but I don't know. I feel like it takes me forever sometimes to get places, which means I have to buy a new chain. Maybe. I need to see if I have a working chain breaker tool. I might have a long enough chain. I might not though. I might not have all the links to my other chains, so that might be why I might need to get a new one. Or I might be able, if I could find all the rest of this chain, since it was new when I put it on the spike, I might luck out. But they're not that expensive. It's just a Walmart single speed, 3-speed chain. Does the job, for me at least. Maybe since I have everything, potentially, I'm just not certain when it comes to the chain tool. I broke one of them, don't know where the other one is, so it all depends on if the chain breaker I'm thinking of, if it's working or not. I have several fixed cogs and several chain rings. I just have to deal with the whole adding links to the current chain. That's the only situation. Maybe I could do that tomorrow. morning or Monday. I kind of like the gear ratio because it's not that hard, but without since I've been riding without any straps since I built this bike up, I can't gather the potential. I already planned on switching cranks to the one from my Mongoose because that one has pedals with 1 foot strap per each pedal. So I guess I'll have to see. I might take off. Might see what happens gear ratio wise. If I'm planning on taking out the cranks, might as well see if I could get a faster gear ratio going. Maybe something in the 40s, somewhere between 40 and 49 to 16 to 19. Right now the chain ring, I think it's 33 if memory serves. I'm pretty sure it's just one that came with my crew Defender, and I'm not sure about the rear cog. Like rear cog is either 15 or 13. I can't remember because I can't remember what's on my GT. One of them has a 15, one of them has a 13. I think this one is the one with the 15, and the GT is the one with the 13. Seems a little bit smoother, so I'm thinking I could be riding that gas. I feel like it's a little bit faster than what I have been riding since I built this bike up in its curve.